Okay, guys, we need to talk. This, this needs to stop. Alright, people, I'm about to go on a rant, so bear with me. Okay, first of all, this is what's going on right now on the Ballon d'Or Awards. But it's fine, because the Ballon d'Or Awards have proved to me time and time again that's nothing but fame. The most famous player gets it. I've always known this. If Ronaldo doesn't have a good enough year, Messi is getting that award. Because ain't no one capable of competing with Messi in terms of fame, except the one and only CR7. Well, it is what it is. I've accepted it. People just gotta accept it. We got the Ballon d'Or from Lewandowski. Do I agree with it? No. But what can I do about it? I think Lewandowski deserved it more, but it's not like Messi didn't have that good year at all. Statistically, he did well, but it's just the fact that, Barca was extremely crap, and all he did was win one tournament with his good national team. Well, that's something that Lewandowski doesn't really have a privilege to do, but hey, that's near here or there. It is what it is. Journalists, bias. Let's not even begin with that. How many journalists you guys think in South America are gonna vote for Lewandowski? Go on. Tell me. How many journalists do you guys think around the world are gonna, apart from Europe, that are actually gonna vote for Lewandowski? You guys forget the level of fame and power that Messi has. With the stats that he did, people just looked at his stats once and said, yeah, let's give it to him, without coming into account that, okay, his team didn't do much even though he was scoring goals. And that, let's not even start with that Argentina team. It's not like he carried that team. That team, nobody carried that team because everyone freaking played a part. And listen, Di Maria did this thing. Everyone in that team did their thing. Like, let's not pretend like Messi carried them, because Messi didn't carry anyone to a final, man. That final, well, I mean, the last two games, Messi didn't score or assist. That goes to show you that that team was like one of the best balanced teams that they had in a while. To be honest, I always believed that Argentina had a decent team, a good team. I never understood why they always fell short. But that's a video for another time, really and truly, because right now we're talking about the Ballon d'Or, and let's not get too careful. Let's not digress, okay? Let's not digress, because I have a habit of doing that. Going back to the Ballon d'Or, if you look back in 2001, I think, was it 2001? Or was it 19? Yeah, I think it was 2001 that Michael Owen won it. Yeah, when Michael Owen won it, that was just journalists being biased. Like, guys, I don't know. To this day, I'm still questioning how Michael Owen got that Ballon d'Or. But you know what? He had a good tournament, and he had a good breakout season too. And people just rode the bandwagon, and that's what happens nowadays in football. Ballon d'Or should signify the best player in the world, but many times it doesn't. It's just really the most famous player, and we've seen this many times before. Back in 2010, when Messi won it, we've seen it when Ribéry was supposed to win it. We've seen it when Virgil van Dijk should have got it. We've seen it again now when Messi got it, when Lewandowski should have got it. And it pains me because this has become a politicized award. And listen, guys, I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. Let's not forget Messi is the media's favorite boy. I'm telling you, the media love Messi. Remember back in 2014 when he won the best player of the tournament on the World Cup? Yeah, I wasn't convinced with that. I believe that that award should have gone to no one other than Rames Rodriguez. This guy, yes, he had the best tournament. He was the best player on that tournament, hands down. And I'm not trying to hear anything no one's trying to say. But cool, he didn't get to a final. Okay, he didn't get to a final. That's fine. You're not gonna give it to him. Well, give it to this guy, Mascherano. Yes, he carried that he carried that Argentina team. No one deserves it more than he did because he dragged that team to the final. The best player on the Argentina team was not Messi, but he still got that award. Nobody except Cristiano Ronaldo himself have the ability to fight against Messi. All on nobody except Ronaldo himself have the ability to win an award ahead of Messi. Because as long as Messi has a decent season or does something good enough, he'll never always get that award. He'll always get an award ahead of another player. I feel for Lewandowski, but the only year that I actually had a chance to win it was in 2020 when he just gave no one a single doubt, where he just shut basically everyone off and just there was just no way for someone to win that award ahead of him in 2020 because he had to win. He won almost everything that he had to win, and people are basically saying, oh yeah, you need to do that every time to win it. Well, Messi didn't do it this time, but he still won it. But it's okay. That's not fun. I feel for Lewandowski, but this is what it is. And people act like he can do stuff for Poland, but look at that Polish team. Please, look at that Polish team. Name me one legend from Poland that you are aware of. One legend. I'm not even gonna say two. Yeah, none come to mind. Name me. Actually, you know what? Name me 3 players from the current squad right now. 3 players. Go on, do so. See, most of you can't even name 2. And that's exactly what I'm trying to say. This shouldn't be this way, man. Because, listen, me personally, Messi winning this Ballon d'Or is equivalent to when Alexis Sanchez won the FA Cup and the Copa America. Yes, that's what it feels like to me. Because I don't care if he had a better statistic here than Alexis Sanchez had. Man, are we gonna be giving the award now to the best player and not the best player of the best team? Because that's what it's been for a while. You remember that 4-year stretch that no one could touch the golden boy? Yeah. This is why I'm telling you, Ronaldo had the support of Real Madrid and he had a lot of English media support. He had the Portuguese media support. He had the support from, a lot of different countries because he has a lot of fans everywhere. This award is a award of fame. That's the first thing. First and foremost, let's not forget it, guys. We all can complain, we all can kick and scream, we all can punch and kick, but he ain't gonna change a thing. And the fact that they had to make a new award just so, you know what? Let me not even get started on that best striker of the year crap that they did, man. They literally made a new award to justify giving that award to Messi. They made that best striker of the year just to justify giving Messi the Ballon d'Or. Now, that's what hurt me the most because it's like, are you guys really going to be doing this? You know he deserves it, but you made a new award just so you could say, oh, you see, you got the best striker. He was the best striker, but he's not the best player. It's like, bro, if I was Lewandowski, I would feel insulted at what they just done. I don't know what else to say, what else to do. I could go on and on about my reasons, but I decided to just accept it, all honesty. Like literally, I was gonna go on a rant on why he shouldn't have gotten it, but I'm just accepting it at this point. Because believe me, I've done many takes. I was here. Listen, I had a lot of great arguments to why he shouldn't have won it, but after doing a whole video, like a good 15 minutes of just talking, I deleted everything and restarted and just accepted my fate. Because listen, this is supposed to be just a rant. I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion on it because it's pretty much pointless. And I'm just reminding people that this doesn't change a thing on the grand scale of things. Because those who still believe that he wasn't the GOAT will carry on believing it. Those who believe he's the GOAT will always believe so. And it will always be that way. Because that's just how the world works. People are blind followers. And it's painful. Everyone else is suffering because of that. Messi and Ronaldo, as great as they were, as they are still, it is very painful to see many players get cheated because of their greatness. Because as great as Ronaldinho was, as Ronaldo phenomenal, my favorite and my personal goal, was they didn't win that world every single year. Because back then, it was harder for you to actually monopolize that world because journalists around the world actually had their personal favorites. And it is what it is. This is a fame award. Almost forgot. How did this happen? How? How did he win an award ahead of him? I'm starting to think that PSG pulled something. PSG, what have you been doing behind the doors, to have two of your players to win two important awards? You've been following that mullah, huh? Okay, I see you, PSG. And I'm not saying this because, listen. I might be a Chelsea fan. Me and Mendy might share the same last name. We might share the same skin complexion. We might come from the same part of the world. We might be born in the same region. But, you know, come on. Come on. You guys gotta give me this one. Come on. We all know who the best keeper in the world is. Come on, guys. Like, let's be honest. This is not me being biased or anything. I can admit that. Okay, my opinion might be, it might be affected by certain factors, but no, this is just, if you have eyes, you know. This year, what has Donnarumma done apart from actually winning the Euros? Nothing. Come on, guys.
Telling me you need me, but I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break across real fast like conman. When I swim down to the